Hey everybody, Dan Sykes here. Welcome to Elk River, where we are very excited because we're going to be using this place for what it was meant to do: train and make music. Spoken word artist Radimus Prime is with us. We're going to be doing some training with him, making some great music. You don't want to miss a minute of it, so buckle up your seatbelt because I'm Dan Sykes and this is Emergency Fish Party.
Emergency Fish Party.
Very normal. If light is true, but darkness reigns. In truth, it hurts, while darkness pains. Inside your soul where light is life, but only darkness stains. What remains when souls are sold and hearts are shamed? When foes are close and art's a game. Persuading brazen youth to pose in golden chains, they're frozen in a molten flame. Cause hot is cold, alive is slain, and lies are praised, and guys are dames and gods are lame. Surprise, the same, ever-changing lack of change, excruciating lack of pain. When masochists and pacifists repent and act the same, tell me what is left if wrong is right. When the weak find they're too strong to fight, and the powerful, they plot war because they long for might. When scholars make the streets their home, and survive on food for thought alone, while fools feast and toast, loath to toss a dog a bone. When everything is what it seems, we see and understand the schemes of those who gain the upper hand by underhanded means.
So what's your tension level? So do you lift weights or something?
Nothing.
Because you have big
Stress.
traps, real big traps, like you're lifting heavy weights.
It's like you carry the road.
Let's just give you a couple just to welcome to the studio. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Tell me, you had a tragedy happen to you a few years back when you lost your son, and I'm curious, how did training and what kinds of training and how did that help you get through that very difficult time? And
after he passed, there was a lot of hours where I didn't know where to place the anger. And you want to lash out, and I needed to release it. I needed to get it out somewhere. Training allowed me to be not in this painful world that I was in. It allowed me to escape a moment and to not only just escape, but also strengthen myself at the same time. The simplest one is up. Mm-hmm. That's the simplest one. Boom, or forward, boom. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's very simple. Yeah, it's just one motion. It's your arm's natural motion, boom, or boom. So put your hands like this. So, like I said, it's all about efficiency, right? So if my hand is here, as soon as my hand leaves my pocket, you can move either hand, okay? See what I'm saying? It's efficiency.
Yeah.
And so that translates
So
to,
if I'm in motion,
and then I'll just boom.
yeah.
I tore my meniscus playing basketball, and I came down and my knee bent this way, and I had to either get this surgery or get something to support myself. And I figured I was gonna walk with a cane. I wanted one that reminded me of my boy. So I had this and one other one made in Japan to walk with. And it's a bokuto, it's a boken, it's a practice sword.
Just very soft-fisted, gentle, ballistic strikes. These are, and this is a massive amount of tension. We're gonna get you on the table today. So we've got deep inner tension. There's definitely trauma, kind of here, being held here. This is more like work. A lot of the traumatic energy is getting held right here. So we'll focus on this a little bit this weekend. Let's see what we got here. That's enough for now, just some friendly, deep strikes. Here we go.
Can I live? Can I walk in the street with my kid? Can I be on the block or even chill in my spot without catching something hot in the rib? Can it be too much to ask to be passively asked to see ID off rip? Can I get that courtesy before you try to murder me? USAPD, can I live? They be like, freeze! Don't move, black man. I'm Puerto Rican. Well, you fit the description with that 10, plus you look suspicious, so this is your last chance. Please, officer, my baby says save me the last dance. Last chance! Don't you see my hands up high? Ask anybody, I'm a stand-up guy. I'm calm and collected, just look me dead in my eye. Check my wallet, no Chris Wallace. I ain't ready to die.
Noticing what's actually happening in your body is what somatics are all about. It's not so much what we're doing. All of this is just an invitation to feel what's actually happening in your body all the time, but your brain doesn't notice it. My recommendation, since we're concerned with vocals, is we're gonna both do these exercises and see if we can hear the results by loosening up basically this cord and making sure that all of this is available. So for singing or any kind of vocal performance, obviously we want this diaphragm free, loose, but can snap into those contractions. I'm gonna put one of these pads down on the wall, and we're gonna have you kneel and face the wall, and just with fists at first, I'm gonna start working these calves, and we're gonna work our way toward the middle. Now I want you to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, nice and slow and deep. Rad's body is definitely ready to let go of a lot of tension, so he is in the right place. So, what do you think about me hopping up on both feet? Give it a shot. Yeah, no problem. So you want to try to invite me down. Your breathing should be all about dealing with the sensation that results from you yielding. Okay. Good, 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 good. And why don't you stand up? Just very slow walk, but step a little farther than you usually do, and enjoy feeling your calves in a kind of detail.
I do, I'm loving it.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little exercise, a classic exercise for panic. Here we go. So I'm gonna put it right in the solar plexus, and I'm just gonna lean, and you're gonna try to invite me in now. Now, you do it to me, and I'm gonna demonstrate the burst breathing. Keep going until you feel me start to fight it. Now, this is the very beginning of an uncomfortable, creepy feeling. I'm gonna try to voluntarily let him in more. I'm just uncomfortable, but I'm not freaking out. More. See, so what started as my maximum point wasn't really anywhere near my maximum. And now you try to invite me in. Good. Good. And the tops of your thighs now, let them go. Good. I'm gonna take a little pressure off. Good. Oh, there you go. Whoa. That's awesome.
You ever jump off a cliff?
Hello, Radimus.
My brother's name is Ed McDermott. He's an insane artist.
We'll do some yoga and see what else your body could be needing.
But me and him, we used to be nuts, you know, in our teenage years. So we found out about this quarry that had been blasted out, and it was all mountain. It hit a mountain spring, and it was like these insane cliffs.
Press into your hands and lift. Roll your shoulders down and back, opening your chest.
So the rock came up, and it was like slanted like this, and there was a little flat spot on top. And he looks at me, he's like, nobody's as crazy as I am. You know?
Very good, good.
But I told him I would jump off anything, he'd jump off. So I was like, I jumped, but it took me forever.
Inhale, lengthen through the arms and bring your arms back. See if you can reach your pant legs again.
I look down, there's rocks. There's an outcropping, there's more rocks, and I look down and I can see the trees on the other side. I can't see the water. But my brother just survived it, so I know it's possible. I was on that rock for about 20 minutes, and finally, when it felt like nobody was looking, I just jumped.
Very good, you're a trooper. And exhale as you squeeze up. See if you can lift up. That's it, nice. Very nice, little boat pose.
Slowly lift back up into standing.
Of course, no one's visit to Elk River is going to be complete without a little stick body work. Rad is no exception. We're going to work with him tonight with the normal sticks, with some of the Chinese medium sticks, and even with the sharp sticks. And of course, we're always going to finish up with a little whip work, and we're going to see if we can get some of that really hardcore tension out of his traps and out of his legs. And we're heading toward the stomach, toward the vagus nerve, which we will finish up before we have a little more recording of vocals with Rad in a little while. This is going to be an exercise in breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And before we get into the sticks, I'm going to try to just decompress the whole back situation. So there's a lot of weight on him, but he's comfortable. So the first thing we're going to do, Rad, is I'm just going to work up, it's called the superficial back line, and we're going to start loosening up this whole area. So many people are not training with strikes the way we do, but you took a lot of strikes in the last couple days. How was that a different experience for you?
Yeah, it was new. As I started to understand the principle of it, and I saw what you were doing, and I didn't realize how effective it was, or in conjunction with someone else to feel that vibration. You know, basically it was like receiving energy, right? So what you're doing is you're creating kinetic energy and releasing it into my body. And I have a chance then to absorb it and do something with it, you know, or to make it benefit me, you know, and that's really what I was thinking, you know, before every time, you know, I remember just breathing and saying, let me accept this and do something good with it.
And that is going to do it, everybody. And that's all for this episode. Yes, I'm shooting the outro from the streets of New York City, but don't you worry. Plenty more action from Elk River Studios coming with Radimus Prime. You know, we did so much cool training with him and so much great music making that we couldn't fit it all into our usual 15-minute maximum format. So for the very first time, we are extending it. So check out episode 22 coming up with the rest of our great weekend with Radimus. Best yet to come, ice water training, improvised rap, and an absolutely great performance of Rad's piece, Can I Live? You don't want to miss a minute of it, so come back, join us again for episode 22, right here on Emergency Fish Party.
Next time on Emergency Fish Party.
The drill is all about how do we feel this shocking difference and get ourselves to at least where everything's cool and we climb out in an orderly, non-panicked fashion. That's really what it's all about. And who wants to go first? It's not dangerous if you use common sense, but common sense is important.
A lot of times I don't realize how much my body is limiting me or how much attention is taken from me. So I'm standing up at the mic and I'm moving around trying to pop things and trying to get comfortable. So just being free of that preoccupation allowed me to be more present with the lyrics.
I'll tell Nate that we're heading in there and we figure 10 minutes we'll start shooting.